decided tonight to do a live video stream. So I'm Gregory and I have JOSM open, the Java OpenStreetMap editor. And this is somewhere I was in August, just walking around the houses. So I'm not sure who's going to be watching this. Maybe if you talk in the comments, I'll say hello or answer things. But yeah, I've got this here. I did a walk back in August just to do some mapping. So this has been wrong for a while. It's the Traveller's Rest. And I also want to spend some time just tidying things up. So actually we can put those tags by copying and then selecting that, and Control-Shift-V pastes all the tags onto there, so we can delete that. And we can start just little bits of editing. It's that I know this area fairly well. So I know that's more of a track. And this one is paved, so it's highway service. Let's tidy that up. You can see that. So I was walking along, and it seems the images, I've been having trouble correlating them. Not quite sure why. Where's that? That is right. That's why it's good to also know the area. I can't just walk and take photos, because people need to, anyone editing from my images needs to know whether they're correct. And that post box is actually pointing on the screen, but you can't see. It's up here. So the reference has actually changed, as a lot of them have, to have a D on the end. There we go. And we can do a little path into the pub. Of course, everything's coming up on the other screen. Okay, and there's, I'm going to put entrance, yes. I think they're using that one at the moment, and this is a one-way system, but that's not normal. And just a photo of the kind of parking bit there. Oh, maybe I need to take note of that path that goes there. think I need to go and check and see how these join up. You think you've mapped an area, and there's always a bit more to map. So I've installed if I look, we can go into edit preferences, and plugins. You can see I've got from my previous video, I made sure buildings tools was installed and Terracer. And if you want to check any keyboard shortcuts, you can look there and change them or find them. So there's various ones like this that I use a lot, because if I press B, click there, click that corner, and click about there, that gives me a nice outline that is tagged building yes. And then I hold down shift, so I've got and click there, I've got the road and the building, and then shift and T, I forget this one. Shift and T opens up this, and the lowest number is 35 and the highest number is 38, so you can see all four there. This does every number along this road, but you can do just even or just odd, and it does all of these nicely, splits up that one building. While I've got them selected, if I hold Control and Shift, I can then click and drag to spin it round in the right order. And then these little items that come from Keypad Mapper, I can just select them and delete. And then I can do things like pressing B, I can do, there are some buildings here, that's going to be a bit more tricky. But okay, so I select that one, hold down Shift, select that one, and do Shift J. Yes, I do want to join them. Yeah, and so it's gone on this screen. So you've got yes, I want to keep those tags on the new association, and yeah, keep it so it's still part of the relation. Can press A to put more nodes in, and then you can use this middle node to extend it out there and drag that one back there, and it gets very precise. This one being a bit easier. Yes, combine them. Yes, combine them and keep it in the relation. Yeah, and the relations just lets us do things like that. And relation's an object, and I can, from that you can select all the addresses that are associated to Breamside Lane, to Brackendale Road, or to other addresses that we got here. There's Rosedale Road. But let's continue on because this can take some time. Right, this path I wanted to note, but it was already there. Do that. And they overlap, so just select them both, Shift J, and then Shift T, 34. And 34 is a quick way to put associated. and it's got a name. And then Jordison House. I'm going to capitalise it because I think that probably should have capitals, even though the Housing Association have branded it with their signs lowercase. In fact, we can put operator leave housing. And there was a path going off here. Oh no, that. My mouse map's an old envelope, so it's it gets a bit out of place and annoying. Got the easier ways probably to do it, like so. And you can even press Q, kind of try to make them right angles. Okay, is anyone else watching this video? I don't think so. But maybe I should schedule a video like this. People are interested. Oh dear, this needs some tidying up, doesn't it? Let's see here. It's just okay, that's in there. Need to get all the house numbers around there. What I also should have done, because it seems to be lining up fairly well, is to have done the offset, but I think we're okay. So if I do a building like that, do one there. You know what, that's got a wheelchair access, so wheelchairs can get in there, and then there's also a door there. I think it's some tiny community hall type house, or it's used like that, but I'm not quite sure how it's used, so I don't know how to tag that one. We can do this. Okay. I did all this with keypad mapper and they're already mapped, so that was not needed of me. Dun, dun, dun. I think my GPS might have been a bit off, but that was all there. There's this back lane that turns into footpath, and if I get my angles right on this, so in fact we can see the grip in there. So grip in, and on this side is I always forget how to map a dog waste bin, so I'll search in the OpenStreetMap wiki, because always disagrees. So not amenity equals dog waste. Amenity waste basket, and then waste equals dog excrement. There we go. And I did some houses along here, it seems. Yeah, so here you can see the example of it terracing. I select that rectangle, hold down shift and select the road, shift T, so 12 to 16, but it's only the even ones, and it does it nicely like that, which is really nice if you have a long terrace, something like that, or even longer. Speeds up doing it very nicely. So this 29 to 30 to 31. This is there's 3 houses, so I'm going to cheat a bit. 31 to 35, just because it breaks it up nicely, but then I can change them to what they actually are. So that's 31, that was 31B, and that one's 31C. I can do that. And delete those. Delete that. Got there, so 8 and 10. And I like to put a little note to say that you couldn't actually see the house number, but I've worked out it's 10 because we're going even here, and otherwise there will be one missing. And this building's actually been extended, so it looks more like that. What's this? 2 and 4. Oh, small houses. Or and what we've actually been doing in the area is I can copy this. There's some solar panels there, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 16 modules. And looking down in the bottom right, which you can't see, hang on, if I show you there, I can select that and do A as if I'm going to do another line. And in the bottom right we can see it's about 125 degrees. Interesting, that's the same as the previous one. So that's all tagged there. There was a great project to figure out how many solar panels are in the UK. The National Grid know roughly, but they don't know exactly where they are and where they face. And obviously it matters because that one will get a different amount of sun to somewhere else in the UK. So there's been interesting stuff done on there, so I can help by adding that one. I know this area I could do a lot more actually. I was trying to get some people involved in it. If you're interested, I could tell you where that video is on my channel, but let's get on with the mapping for now. 1, 3, oh, those two, select them both, Control and Shift to spin it around. Seven. Yeah, this is a handy way for me to get through this mapping that I did back in August and didn't get round to actually editing. Where did I go? I went round here next. So and if I get this done, then I know I need to go for another walk around these houses to get the missing ones, like in that direction. Yeah, I did do that right. Oh, your mind has to think in a different way about order of numbers. 28, 80, spin it around, delete. And for 76, that one's got it right. But what we can do is we can copy that and paste it there. Oh, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 modules. Okay, and this will be a different angle. That's 220. In the UK, the solar panels like to face either south or east, I think it is, to get the most sun, ideally south, so you see a lot of them on that side of the house, such as these across the road. Corners get a bit confusing, and where did I start? I think this is 43, 45. Oh, I've done that wrong. Hang on, have I got, so that's there. Yeah. So 45 and 47. And this will be 41 and 43. At least we think those ones are that. Thirty-seven and 39. How many solar panels is this? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's another 16 one, but it's facing T10. And this on T15, I think. T12. Maybe that's T10 actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, and then tidy up these little bits. Okay, and so then we've got 33 and 35. Little offshoot that I probably need to go map properly. Oh, don't need the whole road. Do 46, 48. Forty-two, 44. And then the numbers got a bit confusing, I think. So 25, 7, 9, 31, yeah, that matches up. 25, 27, and spin them. $29 and $31. Spin them. But that one and that one, I was just guessing the number. It's probably not important saying that the number was guessed, because I'm fairly certain I've got those right, but it's a habit I've got into. There's probably some interesting statistic you could get from that. These I really need to check where the location was and do all of those. Some Might come back to that probably when I do that road. Here it gets a bit interesting because I had to remember how many houses there are on each. So I've done a bit easier to work from this end. So 9 and 11. Because you can see that's clearly where I stopped at the end of the road. These have a shared garden, but I do remember now there's just 2 of them, so 13 and 15. But I didn't spot that, and no one was watching the live stream to point it out to me. 17 and 19. Then 21 and 23. Tidy up. And oh, these have been double tagged. Because they're like that. What I can also do is just copy that building and then do it. So that's 1 and 3. And then 7. And now we've got more context for the solar panels because we can see they're part of the same building. Trick with pasting is put your cursor in the middle, and that's a different size building. But copy that one, put it in the middle, and it lands right where you want it. So, 6 and 8. 10 and 12. 14 and 16. 18 and 20. 22, 24. Isn't this fun? Talking to myself. 26 and 28. And then, as I said, well, I could probably work that out. But I think I want to go there and just check I've got it quite right. But that's fine. I'll delete these ones because I've drawn them as buildings. Were there only solar panels I missed? I think I got them all. I know there were these ones. I cannot count the number of modules on that, and that's a shame because I might be able to go there and see through. Don't think I'm easily going to be able to see the number there. So I'll delete that, and the angle is 115. Oh, and there was a dog waste bin, amenity waste basket. Waste is dog excrement, so I can add that to the map. And that's all quite nice and dandy. So that was about a half hour of editing. Yeah, possibly one other person watching, but I did not schedule this. Let's upload it actually. Oh, hang on, I'm not done yet. Things on the wrong screen. Upload. There are some warnings. Duplicate house numbers. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know about that. I wonder if it's actually 31A and I didn't see. So I'm adding this note. I just click the button there on the notes. Check are there T31s or as per survey notes, or is one of them 31A and needs resurveying. That shouldn't be too tricky for me to go out and see, but it does need me to go out and see. So I don't want someone just changing that to 31A. Oh, I never did that. That was the first one I did. 39 and 41. We'll just do it like that. 39A and this is 39B. Delete those. Oh, these ones I missed them out because they were. I went down the other side. If I do another stream like this, I'm going to have to learn not to point at my screen, which is down here, because you obviously can't see what I'm pointing at, and it is not helpful. I'm going to leave that one there because that's either part of a 2 or a 3. I need to go back and do that. This is an existing one. Oh, because it's not got a house number. Now that's odd. So I need to put what number is between 7, 8 and 8 needs surveying. Yeah, curious one. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7A, 8. They do have funny house numbers. These validation things can be quite helpful. Ooh, especially that. So I didn't join this onto there because they do link up. And I think that's the same. Oh, and this is close to that, but I know they don't actually link up. So we just got the issues I know about. So we'll go here. So that's all good. 426 objects, about 500 things. Took me half an hour mapping. Being night survey, geotagged images, and keypad mapper. Yeah, that's it. And then I also, as you know, like to put in survey date 2020-08 and looking at the photos 26. So that's that. I'll upload that. And I suppose what I could do is show you it on OpenStreetMap. If I do here, yeah, so if you go back to seeing the screen, it was around here. I don't quite know what you're seeing. I was dragging on the wrong screen. Yes, it was around here. I'd done, what is it? There's the Traveller's Rest, and gone in there. So, according to Josm, that's all uploaded. Oh, I should also upload the notes separately. So I did some changes there, and if we zoom in, it normally updates a bit sooner. Oh, there we can see them starting to come in, half in. Or do Control F5. It's normally pretty quick there. Yeah, there we go. You can see where I walked along here. At that bus stop, the vicarage, I walked through. Did these house numbers. That they're still. Refresh, yeah, did these house numbers, it's still updating slightly, and up to about there, because all these ones are done, and you saw me do those recently, so that's that. Yeah, just a few more. There's a lot more bits I need to walk around and do the house numbers and fill it in. It's getting more and more noticeable where I haven't done the house numbers. There's also footpaths through here that I want to get put onto the map to make it more detailed. Yeah, I have too much fun out here in the scrambles on the footpaths in the countryside, but the houses are just as important. Alright, that's the video. I'll leave it online so you can watch it, as you probably missed the live session, it seems. Comment if you think I should do this again, or if there's specific things you want to see how I edit them on the map, and we'll do that. Bye.